Good morning. This is Talk Thursday, and this is Debra Cox. Today I want to share with you something from an organization called Better Health, and I'll share where they got their information from. We all go through something, and they say the power of humor for our mental health is good, including laughter. I had a coworker that used to say it's better to laugh than to cry, but sometimes she would laugh so hard she would have tears streaming down her face. She was just one of those that always made your day. So think about that. Humor is a tool that can help us in difficult times and helps us to move forward. And laughter is a natural remedy for boosting endorphins, helping to improve mood, and reducing symptoms of depression. Sometimes we think of therapy as a serious process in places and certain times, and in many ways, but the humor has been proven to make it even more effective. So it's very vital, very important that we think outside the box when it comes to laughter and humor. Humor can facilitate the therapeutic process by helping therapists and clients build better relationships. It can release stress or anxiety that's been pent up for a long, long time. It makes it easier to explore very difficult topics, and it provides the health benefit of laughing and smiling. And if you find that humor is a useful tool for processing emotions, don't be afraid to speak up and speak out, because sometimes your therapist, if you're dealing with a therapist, can share a sense of humor. Sources for this are the Mayo Clinic. It's called... It's under the Healthy Lifestyle Stress Management section, and it's called Stress Relief. So that's one area. Another resource was psychotherapy, and you can find information on humor helping with mental health. Psychology Today, they have an article called The Beneficial Use of Humor in Psychotherapy. And then CT Counseling, no laughing matter. Yeah, it's not a laughing matter if you have a mental health issue, but there are ways to combat that seriously. And, we all need a good laugh from time to time. And if we can't laugh at ourselves, then we need to go back to the drawing board, because sometimes laughing at things we do can help make a day go better. It's, one of those things you got to laugh to keep from crying, as my former coworker used to say. Life is short, and we just have to think outside the box when it comes to our mental health. And, you can watch a movie, a comedy, you can, do some artwork and do something funny about that. You can end up, when you're dealing with art, sometimes you get a little heavy with it. And what I mean by that, sometimes you dive deep, and sometimes you become OCD because you think it's going to be perfect, but in reality, it's okay. And you just got to laugh at those kind of things. Laugh at yourself, because that will help give you some calmness within your body and your life, away from your mental health issues that you might be struggling with. So take time to catch up with an old friend. Share some memories, call and talk to family, because life is short and we need to be doing what we can to have good mental health. Encourage others to laugh and see the humor in the small things that we may come across. You just never know. It might help make a difference and a change in that person as they go day by day. I'm at the pond life. The sun is coming up, and it's a beautiful sight. The only thing I'm battling right now are these crazy gnats that are hideous and only can be found in South Georgia, south of the Mason-Dixon line, literally. There's been some comments about gnats that said, oh, you get one in your mouth, that's just protein. I said, oh no. And you know, you can laugh about that, but they irritate you by buzzing in your ears and your nose and around your eyes, and you just have to keep plugging along, keep going. But it is a beautiful sight out here this morning, Pond Life. You see the reflection of the sun that's coming up just above the trees. You may hear the birds in the background, but you may also hear some crop dusters as well. It's that time of season in Southwest Georgia where crops are being sprayed, and you know, farmers are trying to get back into the groove. We still need rainfall. We're still double-digit deficit, and so, you know, do make sure to take time, do a little laughter. You never know how that will turn your day around. So with this being said, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Remember, if you don't have good mental health, your physical health and your spiritual health can suffer. I'm a firm believer that all three of these combined can help make the person be very healthy overall. So take the time, laugh, take time for you, get outside, see what you can see, and enjoy life. Reach out to somebody, as you never know, that might be meant for them, but then in the end, it might be meant for you. Take care, have a blessed week, and until next week on Talk Thursday, this is Debra Cox.